In late March, Western Hospitality Partners announced this $6 billion data center planned for rural Oldham County. It's called Project Lincoln OC Data Center. A press release says it's a $6 billion investment that'll be one of the largest private investments in Kentucky's history.
Ultimately, I'm not against data centers. I'm not against hyperscale data centers. What we want, though, is to have the appropriate amount of time to find the appropriate locations in the county. Putting it in agriculture and residential community that affects an elementary school, the fiscal court, this beautiful downtown, it's just not appropriate.
Tim Tipton, who lives in Oldham County, is part of a grassroots effort opposed to the planned data center at its proposed location.
First and foremost, we need to slow the process down. We need to have at least a 90-day moratorium so we can actually collect the facts and we can fundamentally understand what it's going to do. We can have the developer can have community meetings, and then we can ask them direct questions. Right now, the developers have not reached out to any of us.
And I think the biggest point of our, grassroots opposition to this is that not only does this bring this to our backyard, this sets the precedence that everybody in the county could have one in their backyard too, because they will not need to go through a zoning change.
Plans call for that data center to be built right here. This is a 267-acre site. It is right off North Highway 53. A one sheet on the project provided to me by RunSwitch PR says Project Lincoln OC Data Center will, once fully operational, create 150 plus jobs with an average salary over $80,000, generate tens of millions in annual Oldham County taxes, and benefit services like Oldham County schools and public libraries. The proposed data center is in State Senator Lindsay Tishner's district.
So more than anything, the opposition to this we're seeing is the location of the project and the process that we're watching unfold on the local level and also at the state level. Location, number one, is the biggest issue. Process is the next biggest issue. Transparency is so valuable for a community to have buy-in, and we're really not seeing that.
Oldham County Judge Executive David Vogel says the county didn't recruit this. The company came to them, and they are very well aware of opposition that's come up.
I'm not saying that I'm in favor of or opposed to a data center in Oldham County. This particular location has run into quite a bit of opposition, and we're hearing it. We're not here to push something on people they don't want, and we're actually trying to work with the company to encourage them to consider other locations in Oldham County.
Judge Executive Vogel says they respect everyone in the county that has an opinion. He has also heard from people who think it's a great idea and they'd like to see it. Vogel says he's trying to slow the train down, and there are other locations they believe could fit.
We've actually asked the company, Western Hospitality Partners, to withdraw their application from the next Technical Review Committee meeting and push that forward, and we'll continue to discuss this, and they can bring it forward at a future TRC meeting if they choose to do so, or they may listen to what we've encouraged them to consider other locations in the county. We have a couple of places where I think it could fit.
In a Facebook post, the judge said Western Hospitality Partners has accepted a request to postpone a presentation before the Oldham County Technical Review Committee until May or later. I'm David Williams, Spectrum News.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your community, click the subscribe button here. You can also download the Spectrum News app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.